Now that's Ramadan around the world. But right now we're going to learn about Ramadan experiences in Turkey,
Turkey.
told by an Indonesian diaspora who's now connected with us through Zoom. We have Nisa Aulia. Hello, good morning from Jakarta to you, Nisa, in Turkey.
Hello, morning from Turkey. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Of course, Nisa. We learned that it's 4 a.m.
Uh,
now in Turkey where you are. So you just finished sahur, right?
yeah, it's 4:23 a.m. here.
Wow, it's very
Okay,
early.
very early in the morning. Thank you so much for talking with
Yeah.
us. Now, Harunisa, before we start talking about your experience in Turkey, maybe you can tell us a little bit more about yourself first. Where do you come from, Indonesia, and what are you doing there in Turkey?
Okay, so hello. Is my face clear there?
Yes,
Yes?
go ahead.
Okay, so I am Karuni Saulia. Now I'm studying journalistic here in Kastamonu University, Turkey. And now it is my second year at the university, but it is my third year in Turkey.
Wow, so it's already third year. And how does it feel like having Sahur and Ramadan activities there?
Uh, Having Sahur and Ramadan in abroad, it is such a great experience for me because we are not only facing the cultural experience, also the religion experience, but we are also being far away from family. So for me, it is such a great experience and also challenging.
Now, what would be the biggest challenge for you so far? I mean, this is not your first Ramadan, right? You've spent 3 years already in Turkey. And during all those experiences, what has been the biggest obstacle for you?
Okay, so in my opinion, although Turkey is an Islamic country, the biggest challenge is the food because here we don't have so many takjil like sweet snacks here, and especially for iftar, we usually eat date fruit, and after that we go directly to the main course. So there are no any fritters or fruit soup or something like that. And also, the next one is being far away from family. Of course, it is. It is not an easy thing. We have to be independent here. We have to do everything alone here by ourselves. So the biggest challenge for me is that too, and also about the mazhab here. The mazhab here and in Indonesia, it is different. That is why it also affects the way we pray. So here in Turkey, they pray faster than in Indonesia. In Indonesia, especially for Tarawih, we usually spend around 1 hour until 30 until 1 hours. But here for the Tarawih, we only spend 30 minutes here, not until 1 hour.
Wow, that's quite long. So actually, what about your family? I mean, like, how do you connect with your families in Indonesia? How do you manage the time?
Well, I usually do a video call with them after the iftar in Indonesia. So I also check the time first. For example, if in Indonesia it is already 7 or 8 p.m., so here is 3 or 4 p.m., then I will call them. But when it is outside that time, I will wait for another day to call them.
I see. Where are your family in Indonesia? I'm sorry if I skipped that information, if you shared that before. Are they living in Jakarta or another city in
Okay,
Indonesia?
in Tangerang, actually.
In Tangerang, okay. Now, I actually want to know more about the Indonesian diaspora in Turkey. Do you spend
Yes.
time with other Indonesians, especially now in Ramadan? It would help with all the fasting experience, right? Spending time with Indonesians.
Yes, like communities,
Yes,
Indonesian communities
exactly.
there.
Yeah, we have Indonesian students organizations here, so sometimes I spend time with them, but because I'm busy, so I don't spend so much time with them. And fortunately, one of my roommates is also Indonesian, so I usually spend time with her.
Okay, great. And also speaking about spending times with your friends there, what do you usually do? I mean, is there any different habits spending time during Ramadan there?
Different habits, of course, we have. Since we don't have Indonesian food here, so we usually spending time by cooking.
Cooking.
So when we meet, there's a big possibility that okay, we will cook, and we will cook Indonesian food. We will eat it for iftar or for sahur.
That's nice. What
But we
has
usually
been,
eat it for iftar.
okay. Now, what is the best Indonesian dish that you have prepared so far? What would be your go-to from now on?
My best is opor, of course. It was my
Nice.
biggest achievement since I can make that.
Okay.
Because previously in Indonesia, I didn't cook anything.
Wow. Your mom would be so proud of you,
Yes.
Kairunisa.
I mean,
All right, now
inshallah.
last question before we let
Uh-huh.
Kairunisa go on with her day. Maybe you have some words to say to your family in Tangerang who might be watching you right now
Yes,
on
exactly.
TVRI World as you're live on Starting
Uh,
Point. Go ahead, Kairunisa, maybe to your family and friends in Indonesia for Ramadan.
for my family, my closest seniors in Indonesia, um, I would say that I miss you. It has been 3 years that I'm not in Indonesia, so of course I miss you. How I hope that you're always healthy and also always happy. May we can meet again. Please wait for me. I will go home.
All right. So
Oh,
sweet.
so sweet. Thank you, Harunisa, for spending time with us here in the
Yeah,
morning.
thank you.
We wish you a
Soon.
pleasant day for the remaining of your puasa, of your fasting today. Have a good one, Kairunisa. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you, sir.